Over Storm Tracker meteorologist Carson right now and talk about what we're looking at tonight that could be potentially, and how we hope not, close to what we saw last Friday.
Certainly is on the table, Chris. What we can say with confidence is the timing is almost identical to last week, meaning this is an overnight event, which is why it's even more important than normal to have your severe weather plan ready to go. And before you go to bed tonight, make sure you and everybody in your house knows what your severe weather plan is, namely where your shelter is in your house. And we can't emphasize this enough. You have got to have multiple ways to get those warnings tonight that are not tornado sirens. I know some of you live close to a tornado siren. You might be able to hear it, but a lot of people don't. Download the Wave 31 Storm Tracker weather app. You'll get those warnings the second they are issued. And a NOAA weather radio is also a good resource to have. Just remember, nighttime tornadoes are twice as deadly as tornadoes that we see during the daytime hours. On the early warning radar network, we are starting to see a few more showers popping up, mainly in northwest Alabama. Got one shower that was near Waterloo a moment ago. Now it's moving into Wayne and Lawrence County, Tennessee. New shower just developed out near Paint Rock and Woodville in Jackson County. And still keep that umbrella handy throughout the day. It's not going to be a total washout, but those showers will be hit and miss as the day goes on. Otherwise, it's cloudy and mild. Temperatures in the mid-60s as you head out the door. Feels a little soupy this morning. You can tell that something is going to be amiss later on tonight as that cold front moves in with that threat for severe weather. Until then, we'll keep those scattered showers around, high temperatures in the mid-70s. There is the chance for 1 or 2 storms this afternoon as we get more fuel in the atmosphere, but nothing will be severe until late tonight. The timing has been very consistent in this forecast over the last few days, and it remains 10 p.m. tonight to 5 a.m. Saturday. Main concern, the main threat to watch, will be damaging straight line winds, upwards of 70, maybe 75 miles per hour. Now, we have bumped up the tornado potential just a little bit this morning because we're noticing the potential for supercells that develop ahead of the main line of storms. That can mean a higher chance for a stronger tornado or two tonight, just like we saw last Friday night. Let's go through future radar. This is the latest update that came down overnight. By noon today, you see those scattered showers continue. Nothing of major concern. Still need that umbrella if you're going to be heading out to lunch around noon today. This is 5 o'clock this evening. Just showers here at home, but there go those supercells developing in eastern Arkansas into Memphis. That area could very well see a tornado outbreak today, unfortunately. Those supercells will continue to push east as the night goes on. This is 10 o'clock. But in addition to these supercells moving in, we've got to watch this damaging line of storms directly along the front. Supercells will have a higher tornado potential. The line of storms will have a higher damaging wind potential. All of this activity pushes eastward by midnight tonight, moving into northwest Alabama, getting closer to the I-65 corridor by 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. Storms should move out of Huntsville by 3 or 4 a.m. Saturday, then moving into northeast Alabama around that time. This line should weaken slightly as it moves into Sand Mountain, but the threat will still persist until 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning. And by sunrise Saturday, well, we've got plenty of sunshine and the weekend looks great. One thing I'll also mention, outside of storms tonight, it's going to be very windy. We've got a wind advisory that starts at 7 o'clock tonight for gusts outside of storms as high as 45 miles per hour. A lot to cover throughout the day and night. We're not going anywhere. Stay with us on all of our platforms, here on air, online at WaveTV.com, and by downloading that Wave 31 Storm Tracker weather app. Quiet this weekend, but storms are back in the forecast for most of next week.